Hello everybody, Arctic here, and welcome to Super 911 Response. If this looks familiar, it's because it's basically the full version, or a prequel, I'm not sure what you'd call it, of Super Renegade Response. It was the original, and I guess Renegade Response was the one he threw on GameJolt, but that didn't have as many levels. This one is completed, was available on the Ouya, and the, and now it's available on GameJolt.
Time extended.
So, come on, come on, come on! And so, play through it like this. Seems as though the faster you're going, it's really trying to pull you away like that. Slow you down. Got that. Awesome. Awesome. Ooh.
Wow.
Ah! I don't want to blow up. I don't want to blow up. I want to be a Toys R Us kid. What?
Wow. Time extended. Wow.
Man. Points lost. So if I go off the road, I lose points.
Time extended.
Oh, I see. I see. There's actually a full level too. And so it's game over if you don't beat the actual level. Oh! Level. Oh. Shite. Got him. Oh! So I was going for my Rubik's Cube, buddy. Rubik's Cube.
Time extended. Wow. Wow.
Crap. I ain't gonna get a high score. Yeah. I really like Monster Finger games. They've got some really fun, old school retro style. Oh, Frogger.
Wow.
Ha, I get it. Nah, I get it, but I dig it. No! Damn it. Oh. Ah. Alright, we're gonna give her another shot. Only one more shot. Only one more. I'm only so generous.
Time extended.
Time extended. Ooh. Crap.
Time extended.
Crap. Come on. Mega points! Crap. No! Alright, last time. Last time. Come on.
Time extended.
I'm good at games like these. Why am I losing? Because, I mean, there was one I remember from years and years and years ago. On the NES I used to have.
Wow. Time
That this game strongly reminds me of. It's almost like they grew up in the same in the same era as me. No way, that couldn't be the case. So many people did. I mean, I caught the late into that era. I'm a '90s kid. I was born in when I say I'm a '90s kid, I was literally I was born in like the early part of 1990. So I'm a '90s kid by like literal definite, by.
Wow.
I was born in the '90s. I didn't see any of the '80s. I was born early 1990. 25. In case any of you didn't know how old I am, I'm 25. Pretty sure I've stated this sometime in one of my videos. Not that everybody pays so close attention to everything that goes on in my... No! Come on! Okay. I can live with that. Shit! But, that's why this game, you know, games like this just... They really do. Because it's like... I remember playing on the NES. I didn't have that many games on the NES. I remember the PlayStation, when I finally got to play on it, it blew my mind. Every aspect of the PlayStation blew my mind when I was younger. And I was like, Mom, I gotta have one. Because it was just... Because I skipped over everything. I skipped over everything from NES to PlayStation, and I didn't see them until I went back. So I mean, we've got an N64 in the bedroom. I've played GameCube. I have played on an SNES, and I've played on Dreamcast and stuff like that. But I didn't grow up with those. I grew up NES and then PlayStation 1. So I mean. So, for me, games that reach out straight from... Oh my gosh, I'm going to end up losing again on stage 3. But games that remind me of... Frick, another... See where I am? 300s. Okay, we'll keep going, because I'm having fun talking. But games that are very much reminiscent of... Where's my car? Okay. Games that remind me of, you know, the NES, that's why I have so much feeling for games like that, because that was the system I played on. In fact, until the PlayStation, that was the only system we had. Well, I mean, I did PC, and that's part of why I'm such an avid PC gamer. So, like, I played Diablo, and I played other things like that. But, like, I didn't beat Diablo itself until just a couple years ago. Mind you, there's a really good reason behind that. But I do feel a stronger attachment to PC over console. Frick. I do like console gaming. I mean, I've owned every PlayStation. I would own a Wii if there was more to the Wii that I found worthy. Unfortunately, when your lead game is Mario and that's the only real game or Zelda, and that's it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mario and Zelda are great games. But that's like the only thing that Wii really has going for it. It's got a couple other things, but not enough to really make me want to buy it. Actually, we have a Wii. I just haven't bought any. There's no other games to get. I haven't got a Wii U. I just haven't seen a point. I've thought about it occasionally, I just haven't seen a point. But the reason why it took me so long to beat Diablo was, for the longest time, my only PC... Fudge! The only PC I could game on was my grandmother's PC. Yeah, kind of funny. Hers. Well, so I can't remember if it was her or Mom who got me Diablo. Diablo 2 to be specific. Well, it was the bundle pack. It was the bundle pack that had 1 and 2 in it. No, I think the first time I owned it, it was the single. I'm not going to get through this level, am I? This is just going to turn into me talking. Me talking while playing this game and getting frustrated. But essentially, what happened was my grandma lived an hour and a half away from where I lived. So I didn't visit her all the time. And when I did, it would be for, you know, a day or two, and then afterwards, we'd be right back home, and so I'd get to play Diablo 2 like 1 or 2 times every, 1 or 2 days every month or two. And it's not even full days, because, I was a kid and they thought I needed to go socialize with people, even though I don't like people. Frick. So, there was that, and that caused a lot of annoyance, because there's not much I could, I kind of was forced to play it when I could. Well, then, because the game wouldn't be launched and wouldn't be used for so long, my grandma would occasionally uninstall games because they weren't being used. And so there would be times, oh, well, you don't play this game anymore. It's because I haven't been over in 3 months. And so I would get some good progress, and then I'd lose everything. Then I'd get some good progress, then I'd lose everything. And so it kind of came to a point where I just stopped trying, because there was no point. Then I got my own computer and I bought my own copy of it, but at that point I had so many other games going on that there was just, I couldn't keep up. I was playing World of Warcraft and Tibia and RuneScape, and yes, I did play all of them. If you've never heard of Tibia, shame on you. It is one of the oldest free MMOs. And I've been playing it so far back that I remember when Bubbles was still extremely active. Sorry, if you never played Tibia, you probably won't catch that reference. And there we go, dying again. Oh gosh. I'm only gonna do one more. But so it wasn't until, and so I played Diablo. Oh, I missed that sheet. 2 time extends in a row I missed. Crap. I'm gonna lose. So it wasn't until I'd play it here and there and play it here and there. I still have it on the computer. But I just wasn't. I was so busy with everything else, I wasn't getting invested in beating it. And then my mother-in-law was like, "Wait, you haven't beaten it yet?" Because she played it and she beat it several times. And we're gonna go one more round, just because I had such a. Oh no! I closed the game. Since I had such a bad go with it, she was like, all right, come on. But, she couldn't believe I'd never beaten it. And, she'd played a whole bunch of it. So that was what really got me to sit down. And I didn't beat it in it took me 1 or 2 sittings after that point. But I sat down and I beat it with my Necromancer. I sat down and I grinded everything out. And I took a couple days off from WoW and some of my other games and just said, I'm beating this game. And that's actually part of why, if you've noticed, I've been doing more dedicated series on this channel, is because and lessening how many one-offs I did, because there for a while, it's all I was doing was one-offs. I wasn't really focusing solely on a game. Well, now I'm focusing more on series than one-offs, because it's how I'm making myself beat games, because there were several times where I would just pick a game up. I've got like 5 games on Steam I haven't beaten. Dishonored, which I was doing a playthrough of. That one, I started that playthrough at a very bad time. My mother-in-law had just died. Yes, the same one who had gotten me to beat Diablo 2. She had just died. It was Christmas 2014. Literally, she had a fatal heart attack on Christmas. And so I'd taken a week off work for the holidays, and it turned into 2 weeks. And that's when I started this channel. It's when I really started. It's when I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to do something on here. And, and essentially, it was all, I just sat down and I started playing Dishonored. And that's why my Dishonored playthrough is so bad. Because that was around that time. I was streaming on Twitch and doing other things because I had the internet then. And I was just like, here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this a thing. And I jumped into it not really knowing quality, anything about quality, anything about thumbnails, anything about metadata, anything about tags, none of that stuff. I didn't know how much of it needed to be done. I didn't know any of that stuff. I'm gonna game over again. And so I just kind of jumped in, and there came a point where I was doing my game facts, and that's all I was focusing on, because that was what I enjoyed doing. And I wasn't doing as much gameplay, but I did that one. And I never finished it. And the issue is now, if I want to finish it, I'm going to present that series as a piece of shit with horrible lighting, horrible everything else. My webcam mic was my mic for that video. Oh, for those videos. And I didn't even have timing or anything down. I didn't have a timer sitting over here or down there or over here. That's actually where I have my laptop tablet, my Windows tablet, and my phone. Phone either sits there or over there. But I have timers on all of them, and that's how I keep track of how long I'm recording for, so I don't go over, so I don't give myself a whole lot. And so I would have long episodes, I'd have short episodes, and there was one time what was cutting up and posting for the longest time was an 8-hour solid playthrough of Dishonored, with times of me getting up, walking away, people in the background, because I was just in the living room. And it was horrible. It was horrible. When I go back and look at it now, because I went back to try and finish chopping up the footage and like, here, let's have it all done. And then I looked at it all, and it's like, I can't. Oh my gosh, so bad. I think I've still got 3 episodes on my computer edited, but I can't stomach the idea of uploading them. So I've been debating just private listing the entire thing, restarting the entire playthrough, and starting over from scratch. But I have some sentimental value towards where I was playing in that one, so it's kind of one of those, do I want to scrap the sentiment for quality, or scrap, or scrap the quality for sentiment? And it's like, ooh, I don't know. I mean, that was before I really started doing Let's Plays heavily. But that was also when I had, like, 10, 15 subs. It was back before I had really anything. I know, this entire game turned from me playing this awesome retro game into me just reminiscing. I'm not sure what the heck happened. It just kind of degraded. Oh. I'm not sure if it's an entirely bad thing, but it's not what I intended to do. So, sorry. I didn't mean to ramble this into a vlog. Yeah. Dishonored. It's a game I hope to one day beat, but I don't know if I'm just going to beat it on my own personal time, or if I'm going to finish the Let's Play.
Time extended.
If I never finish the Let's Play, I hope you guys understand. It's just because the sentiment there is too strong. And I just can't get past it.
Red.
Or if they all disappear, then you guys can look forward to a possible... Crap, I didn't cut it quick enough. A possibility of me going back through and actually playing that, because I'm roughly to the I'm past the halfway point. I know that. Fuck. I know I'm well past the halfway point. Frogger level. Crap.
Red.
Woo! New high score! Oh well. So anyways, thank you all for watching this. I'm sorry I couldn't get past the third stage. Darn you, monster finger! No, seriously, go to GameJolt and try this game out, and try out their other games. I think this made their 10th game on GameJolt. So anyways, thank you all for watching this. If you like to go ahead and hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on anything, I guess. Everything, what I talked about, what I didn't talk about. What was your first gaming experience? There we go. Anybody who makes it to this point, what was the console you grew up with, and what are your memories about it? Yeah, there's going to be my test for who makes it this far. Answer that question. Thank you all. See you later.